sticky. Fingaz is the crazy cage. She plays the bullets for days and days and crazy. And I'm the glaze, the lace, and the purple haze and hard in his face. The Lord, all this hell in the race. Out of the underground, I'm gunning them down with a thunder pound recorder. Turn shit dumb when the gun click. Lying in your mind. What's my name? Dope, too. So, but when he comes in, you want me to just stay right here? No? That's what I want, though, Pete. That's dope, too. So, but when he comes in, you want me to just stay right here? No? That's what I want, though, Pete. I'm waiting on him hit record. You know what I'm saying? Snoop has mystical vibes.
Oh, wow. I'm just like channeling him. So I made that beat out of my mind.
What it do, y'all? It's Coffee. Back at it, man. And happy birthday to Sticky Fingaz, man. He been in the game forever, right? Comment if you fuck with Sticky's solo stuff, Onyx, whatever happened. Like, did they just disband, stop making music? I feel like they dropped something a little while back, 1 year when the ASAP Mob might have had a project dropping. Like, they were sharing an ad or something like that. I seen it in a magazine or on a blog or something. Like, you know how they had an album Back the Fluck Up? This one was something to fluck up, like Step Back the Fluck Up, or I can't recall, man. But trivia, right? Sticky Fingaz, Fredro star. We've seen them in so many movies, TV shows, etc. I'd say to a lot of individuals, and this ain't disrespecting them as MCs, I'm talking about to the average individual that like ain't really into hip hop. Like how I always say, Snoop Dogg, in my opinion, is the most famous rapper of all time, being that, and we ain't talking about the dopest, the best bars, which I'm not saying he don't make dope music and all that, but I'm saying a European grandmother from Poland or something like that, from Czechoslovakia, who don't know ish about hip hop, knows who Snoop is. You feel me? Like everyone and their mama and their grandma, even in Europe on the other side of the globe, know all about Snoop. But Fredro and Sticky Fingaz been in so much movies, TV shows, Save the Last Dance, Clockers, Moesha, the list goes on and on. Comment some of your favorite joints that they were in. But to like the average individual, they might have become more known as actors than rappers in a sense. Let me know if you believe that to be true. And trivia, off the top, without Googling, no cheating, comment who the third member of Onyx is or was. Like, did he pass away? I can't recall, man. But happy birthday to Sticky. He is 51. It was also just the birthday of one half of the iconic Queensbridge duo, legendary hip hop group Mobb Deep. Prodigy would have been 50, man. It still feels so wild, man, that P passed away that he did. I was talking about it in another video. Like, it just ain't add up. It just didn't seem right. You know what I mean? But that's another story for another day. But you see Snoop wishing Sticky Fingaz a happy birthday, man. And yo, you ever listen to his solo joint, Black Trash, the Kirk Jones biography or something like that? Is it Kirk Jones? Something like that, right? It's a concept album. It's like telling a story, a biography or autobiography of his life. But did y'all ever hear the joint he has on there with Eminem where it's called What If I Was White? What if I was white? And I'm just on the hook saying, what if I was white? But Sticky Fingaz comes from, you know, conceptually, creatively speaking on what his life would be like as a white man. It's a pretty interesting track, a pretty interesting album at the end of the day. But I don't even know if Sticky drops music solo, Fredro does, or Onyx at all. Like I think Onyx been done off. Like I said, I feel like they might have had like a reunion album some time back, maybe around like 2010 or something like that. I could be wrong, but comment with your thoughts all about that. But getting into this story here, man, you see Snoop, he's got a Fortnite character. They're playing What's My Name. The character can turn into a dog as well, you know, from the What's My Name video. Apparently, there's also now in Fortnite, I don't play it, but my son was telling me about it. Comment if you fluck with Fortnite. I remember that ish was so popular. I know it still is, but I don't think it is on the level that it once was. But also Snoop, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD, I believe, are also in the game. I think that you gotta find a way to unlock them or something like that. Like, you can't just buy all of them. Some of them you gotta complete tasks or some ish like that. You know what I'm saying? And he got some kind of commercial with Legos or Roblox. I'm not sure exactly what that was, where he was talking to Pharrell, Skateboy P. If you recall, for a while, Snoop was signed to Star Trek Records, man. I thought that that was a good fit. Drop It Like It's Hot came out under that time. I remember that joint, Snoop Dogg, that joint. I ain't heard of that, where it's like, you rocking with them Star Trek riders. Yeah, I wonder if that label is now defunct, if they even have any talent over there at all, or what. I forget who else used to be signed to them. I feel like the Clipse were supposed to be, but they were locked up in some kind of contract with some label that they weren't feeling, man. The Clipse were supposed to be way bigger than they were, you know what I mean? But it wasn't meant to be, bad contracts. But they had Pharrell basically as like their in-house producer. And they just had them bars, man. But Malice left and changed his name to No Malice, and it's all about Christian stuff now, you know? You don't want to talk about being Mr. Patty Cake flipping birds and all that. He's a changed man, you know, and I respect it. I feel like I heard from time to time he does tap in and put out some Christian music. Tap in and let me know if you ever heard it. But getting into what's really interesting here, this news that I'm really you know, excited to share with y'all and see what you guys think about it. Like, I think this would be dope for the music, you know what I mean? Like, Snoop's got this new album on the way. It feels like we've been waiting forever, with Dre on executive production duties, producing every track, called Missionary, right? It comes out December 13th. They put a snippet out the other day from like the first single, which sounds kind of like a pop-ish song. And we know Snoop done collab with everyone from the Brat to Pink to Katy Perry. Just like we were talking about, everyone knows Snoop. He does a lot of content with Martha Stewart, and don't let ish fool you. Him and Martha Stewart are like, their friendship is realer than Real Deal Holyfield, and that's no joke. Like, you can go look into it. They both have said they put so much money in each other's pockets, putting each other on in a partnership type way with brand deals and stuff like that. Like, the world just loves it, seeing Martha and Snoop come together and seeing them prosper. And they've really, you know, taken a liking to each other and got, for real deal love. Like I said, realer than Real Deal Holyfield, like no cap. So like the first joint, like I said, it sounded kind of popish. It was only like a 15-second snippet. But I was pointing that out when I was reporting on it, that very often a lot of individuals do that. One person we're gonna talk about, who we're referencing in this video as well, is Eminem. Every album, right? First joint was like a pop radio song. My Name Is, The Real Slim Shady, Guess Who's Back? Back Again, you know what I mean? Then he did that same kind of joint with this Houdini. Like, he does the kind of popish joint as the first single to get what used to be radio spins, you know what I'm saying? Getting the numbers up and all that or whatever. But he has all kinds of different music on the album, you know, a lot of stuff that the fans can really appreciate. And with that being said, it seems like Snoop is definitely doing that with his new project. Snoop has had a lot of dope projects over the years. Like, a lot of people might be like, yo, I stopped listening to Snoop way back after such and such. But I think he's been dope from the Death Row days to the No Limit days, Star Trek to and beyond. You know what I mean? To infinity and beyond. Like the Blue Carpet Treatment, that album is fire, man. But anyways, what they're talking about here, I don't know if the media put this together or this reference, or Snoop had it himself, but they're like saying Snoop has assembled the Avengers as Diddy, Scandal, Rex, Hollywood. His next collab with 50 Cent and Eminem can break records, right? And this is lit. This is gonna be a dope collab. Like, think about that. It's all family, really, right? It's so wild to think M and Snoop had that little brief beef, but it's M, 50, Snoop, and Dre on production, all on the same track. And the name of the song is called Guns and Smoke. And, you know, like you said, it's just gonna be a dope track, looking at the lineup, seeing that them get together at this stage in their career and being fam and being around for the longest time, Billy Joel voice, but still keeping it a thou wow with each other and all having a good relationship and rapport, you know, outside of Snoop and M having that brief misunderstanding. Everyone is good money, and they, like I said, squashed it and did a collab together and everything. But it's pretty interesting, as Snoop said the album is gonna be loaded with a lot of other dope features, like I guess everyone who's everyone in the game, you know what I mean? But also he said that 50 Cent Eminem song is a real street record that sounds like it's supposed to be in this game. For fans, this collaboration represents not only a musical reunion of legends, but also a reunion of styles. So think about that. Like you said, they're all family. They all got their styles and the way they maybe have tweaked and, I don't want to say elevated, but just, you know, changed it up a little bit, but still got some of their original sound over the years. And then they're going to come together and reunite here in 2024. And I don't know if y'all seen that interview with Stephen A. Smith where Dre and Snoop were talking about, yo, we're trying to get back like to the old days, man. Like, you know, where artists use samples and made the ish better. You know what I mean? Like, they made it so dope and it did good for the original sample, where people would go back and listening to the original jump off. He was saying artists now be flocking up samples and having the original artist mad and just having it bad business and not even trying to clear it neither, not knowing what in the fuck they're doing. And Dre was talking about how everyone's using the same old Fruity Loops, Pro Tools, whatever program. I don't know what the newest, most current one now that most cats are rocking with, but he was saying it's like a cheat code and it makes everyone's drums sound the same, and it can get a bit redundant, a bit repetitive, a bit old, and a bit stale. So they're trying to take it back where the music really means something. It really means more. It's really about the music, you know, the craftsmanship, putting art together, and these individuals getting together on this same track, Guns and Smoke. Like, and you hear Snoop saying, yo, this is a street joint, and it sounds like it belongs in this game. Like, I'm amped, man. Again, Eminem, Fifth, Snoop, and Dre obviously producing it on the beat. Maybe he'll have some ish in the background on the hook or something like that. I think that would be lit. Let me know if you think that would be lit as well. But that ain't it, man. There's theories. Oh, Snoop refers to Eminem as his Libra gang partner. I'm not exactly sure what he means by that. And you know, the trio, it's just more than a collab with these cats. Again, like I said, they're family, and they each bring their own unique flavor, lyrical prowess, and history to the table, creating a track that's likely to make waves both in hip hop and pop culture. So gotta be interesting to see. And I feel that, right? Like, I always felt like Eminem and Dre's collabs, like, forgot about Dre or what's the difference or whatever, right? Like, they went together well. You know, they blended together well. They what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? They complemented each other's styles well, you know? And that'll be intriguing to see how that goes on this. But listen, something else that, you know, is being theorized and thought about is Diddy about to get aired the fuck out on this track? Because they're talking about it's a street track. Obviously, we know Diddy is under heavy scrutiny right now. Fifth's on the track. He got the documentary joint coming out, docu-series on Netflix, which is like, yo, when in the fuck is that dropping? Like, hurry up and get here, you know what I mean? But I guess he's taking his time with it. Because like I keep saying, I think Fifth got something different in there. Some kind of like piece of evidence or like a smoking gun. You know what I mean? Like, not in like a snitching type way that he's turning over to the feds or nothing like that, but something that really just shows the true character of the weird ish that Diddy be on, right? He already told us he be on that fluffy, like trying to, you know, rock with men, like, and take them on shopping dates like you would a female. But he also said there was some strange and bizarre things going on behind the scene that creeped him the fuck out. You know, back when thisis50cent.com was really, or This Is 50 was really jumping off, and like people were emailing in some kind of picture that got leaked out from some kind of freak off situation with DP and Cassie, if you feel what I'm talking about. I won't elaborate any further. And Fifth was like, man, how did that get out? You know, or I'm not Fifth. Fifth said to Diddy, or Diddy said to Fifth, like, oh, good looking out. How did that get out? And he was like, I don't know, motherfucker, but people from the website got it. So you're stupid if you think that this ain't everywhere, you know? So I wonder if it will have some other type of something in it, you know, in regards to Diddy, because Fifth been warning everyone for the longest time, Billy Joel voice, and then now he's taking these jabs at Jay-Z as well. I keep asking everyone, you know, and I'm gonna ask y'all, what do you guys think? Is he just trolling Hove, or is he letting us know, you know, there's some funny style-ish about Hove as well? Was Hove on some wicketry? Like, I truly hope not, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a big fan of Jay-Z, but if he is, man, you know, and Diddy did indeed do all these allegations, which there was a lot of ish and info out that's seeming like he was on some weirdo ish, you know, he got to pay. But anyways, with these artists being on the track and the fact that Eminem dissed Diddy on his album, saying something about, what did he say? It was something about the whole Cassie thing, that he wanted her to oil up his arse paws or something like that, and put something up their paws, I think. I can't recall. Someone comment and let me know if you remember off top what he said to Diddy. And also on the MGK diss, he said something, by the time I'll admit that, it'll be the same time that'll Diddy will admit that he had Pac killed or something like that. And then there was a pause and he was like, I'm just playing, Diddy. You know I got love for you or whatever, you know? So with Fifth on there, and, you know, we know the way he's going in on Diddy won't let off at all. And the way M has gotten at him numerous times, I'm wondering if they're going to roast the fuck out of him up on this joint, man. Comment if y'all remember, there's a verse that I'm going to try to leave at the end of this track, so don't go nowhere. It's an old track that Fifth, M, and Obi Trice did together from the 8 Mile soundtrack. It's called Love Me. It's crazy, you know what I mean? And the bars on it is like, I can almost see him go at Diddy in this way. He disses the fluck out of a bunch of artists on this one, you know, who was up to some funny style-ish. So there y'all have it, man. The Avengers coming together, a reunion, Sticky Fingers' birthday, new project dropping, Fortnite. Let's talk about it all in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more, and hit the buttons. You know, just only takes a second. It helps Coffee out algorithmically in a major way. So I appreciate y'all. Much love, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Look forward to talking to you in the comments. Peace and God bless.
About stones in the chain. If I was you, I love me too. Like a boss. 911 pulse, same color as cranberry sauce. On front, I thought Kelly was the shit. Let me find fuck around with Bow Wow, bitch. Niggas eating popcorn, right? With wine in it. Now shorty mama in the precinct, hollering rape. I'm good. Man, something really wrong with these hoes. I thought Little Kim was hot. Fucking with her nose, used to listen to Lauryn Hill and tap my feet. bitch put out a CD, it didn't have no beats. That boy D'Angelo, he determined not to fail. That nigga whipped butt ass for his record to sell. Shot to help Ashanti hit them high notes and big bitch. Probably be more than deep.